All right, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Philly Flexer back in the building again today, and today we reacting to Tube's new video or whatnot. Mannequin families on TikTok puts disturbing in the title or whatnot. So I kind of want to see what's going on here, to see if something strange is going on in the world of TikTok that I'm not knowing about or whatnot about this here. But I mean, because it just seems kind of disturbing when it seems kind of weird or whatnot. I don't know what people are doing with mannequin families, but we can go ahead and hop into this, man, or whatnot. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button or whatnot. Y'all want to see more videos like these or whatnot, outside of me doing like music reactions and stuff like that or whatnot, because you know that's what I mainly do. But let's go ahead and hop into this or whatnot, man.
Chances are, when you were growing up, you had a special stuffed animal. That animal you take anywhere and sleep with because it provided comfort. And there's a possibility you still own that item, or at least another one that resembles it, because you just don't want to let it go. This is normal though. And
real fast, my Hello Kitty is in the storage right now, so hey.
inanimate objects can remind us of a better past or just a place of peace. But what about when people take it a bit too far? And those inanimate objects aren't just stuffed animals, but human-like mannequins. In today's video, we'll be talking about disturbing mannequin relationships that can be found right on TikTok. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Still figuring out my room, still gonna keep decorating it, and this is a scary moment for me, so I have to reveal a new hairstyle posted on Instagram first. So shout out to the Instagram people that saw it first. But like I said in the intro, we're gonna be talking about disturbing mannequin relationships that can be found on the TikTok app. We're gonna be talking about 3 specific cases. First, starting with Christian Montenegro, aka MontBK5959, with a follower count of 147.9 thousand followers as I'm recording this video. This is definitely the most popular mannequin relationship having man on TikTok, so chances are you might have seen him on your For You page. Now, just like the Toko the Human Dog video, which you guys loved, shout out to y'all, it was a great video to make, I'll be giving you guys the facts and the people's backstories. So let's start from the beginning. I got most of my information from a Spanish interview, so I'm going to be giving you guys the Spark Notes version of that. Christian is a 27-year-old male from Colombia who's also a construction worker. Growing up, he explains he was a victim of bullying due to being a child that just didn't socialize. I'm guessing he was seen as that weird quiet kid. And there's not much known about his childhood other than that. His first love was when he was 14 years old, and it was the girl next door. They dated for a year, but eventually broke up due to their personalities not aligning. Specifically, he says she was traviesa, which just means naughty, whatever that means. He then says he had a second girlfriend by the name of Karen, who he dated for 3 years, and then they broke up because he would get jealous a lot and he wanted to continue his college life and focus on that. Though he always wanted to have a family so bad by the age of 20. And when he reached the age and things didn't go as planned, well, he made his own. He claims it was to, quote, correct his childhood. Again, whatever that means. After college, he explored relationships again and he became fond of a girl, and as they continued to speak, he found out that she was lesbian, so he distanced himself. After that, he got...
Hold on, before we even continue on, it sounds like this man here just, like, I don't know if it... I'm single now, and I chalk it up to, one, when I was in my late teens to early 20s, I was a hoe, a dog, whatever you want to call it. I was all that or whatnot. I was just looking for the next cat I can chase or whatnot. That's what I was doing. And now here I am in my mid-30s, still single or whatnot, but I literally have not had a girlfriend. This is going to sound kind of weird. I've not had a official, hey, you're my girl, I'm your dude person since my baby mama or whatnot. My son is 7 now. He'll be 8 at the beginning of next year. So that just lets you know or whatnot. Like, I made some bad choices when it comes to women or whatnot, but I'm not going this far.
Back together with Karen, who he admits is the woman he fell the most in love with before the mannequin. He offered to have a mannequin family with Karen, but she declined and they broke up for 5 months. The mannequin kids at the time didn't have a, quote, mannequin mother. He just made them to practice being a dad with Karen. The boy mannequin came first. Like I said before, she declined doing this with him in the end, but by the way he explains it, it seems she was okay trying, but then he started taking it too seriously, which pushed her away. And as I was saying before, that's when he created the firstborn, Adolfo, or Adolf in English. And he says he tried to base Adolfo's appearance on her. He then later created the little sister named Lady Maria. In the interview, he's self-aware that his children are mannequins. Like, he doesn't roleplay that they're human or get offended when someone calls them mannequins. He just admits it.
Todos somos conscientes acá de que sus hijos son de trapito, ¿cierto?
Sí.
Entonces digamos que son, usted los creó como usted quería, o sea,
Sí.
son hechos.
Sí, hechos.
At the time, he met a younger girl at a bakery named Nancy, who he wanted to have a relationship with, but the Mannequin kids were already in the picture. She declined moving forward with him due to, he says, her moving away. Might have been the fact that you had Mannequin kids, though.
That's what I was gonna say right there. Right now, bro, you already it. Once they find it out, they gonna be creeped out by it. Especially nowadays in 2023. They gonna be creeped out by it or whatnot. I mean, I don't remember how long when he said that period was, but nah, bump that, bro. I mean, we already got girls or whatnot who don't want to date dudes or whatnot just because you drive a certain car or you don't make over 300K a year or whatnot, and you think, man, I forgot he's in Colombia or whatnot, so that probably won't even apply over there or whatnot like that. But girls nowadays, they look for red flags. They don't look for the good dude. They look for your red flags. They want to see why I don't want to date you.
I don't know. Creepy enough, the kids actually get older as the years go on. He stuffs them more each year. He mentions the kids reaching up to 40 years old, which means he's planning on keeping this family going for a really long time. And he says the kids are the children of Karen. Interestingly enough, he had a baby shower for the kids. And you may be asking, how do the people around him act? I mean, he goes out in public with the mannequins. He takes the kids to the local park. I even caught his account going live, and the people around him seem to be acting pretty normal.
I wonder if it's a thing because they've gotten used to him now in that neighborhood.
¿Se le puede compartir? Que me da cuenta es que aquí la conexión es regular.
Celular para Natalia.
Y la gente cuando se mete, ¿qué pasa?
At this point, I think the locals are already used to him, considering he says that he started all of this in 2018. But I think people have that, I feel bad for him, so I'm just going to play along mindset. That's not a fact. That's just me throwing in my 2 cents. He says
no, I agree with you.
He buys the kids' clothes at regular clothing stores and gets their faces at a mannequin shop. Also claims he based their eyes off Karen, and claims he spent 40,000 pesos, which translates to 2,286 US dollars.
What are you barking at? Oh.
Just creating them. He explains he cried a lot after the Nancy incident, so he created Natalia, his new wife. He describes his dream woman, and he describes it to be very similar to Karen, even name dropping her.
O sea que Natalia tiene algo de Karen, por lo que veo. O sea, cuando usted pensó en crear a la mujer perfecta, siempre pensó en Karen.
Siempre, pero era también ya pagando tiempo porque ya con la Karen a ella después no me volvía a andar ni nada, ya.
Even creepier, he would edit Karen's face on the mannequin. Natalia's face is different, however. Hers is handmade, unlike the mannequin heads of the children. Christian claims that when they met, she was selling fruits and vegetables, and also claims their friends introduced them to each other. Again, all I'm doing is repeating exactly what he said in the interview. And obviously, she wasn't selling fruits and vegetables. He probably made up some roleplay in his head. After a month, she said she was in love with him and wanted to live with him. They go on plenty of trips together in public. Like I said before, yeah, people are freaked out and stare, but the locals are used to it now. He explains that Natalia is the quote adopted mother of the children, and that when creating his dream woman, he was thinking of Karen. Speaking of Karen, here's a supposed screenshot of her talking about Christian. He hated me because I ended the relationship. I didn't want to be with him because he's weird. Interesting. Would you be able to confirm if his history is true or why he's like this? Yes, it's true. Natalia is currently 26.
This is kind of disturbing.
And he says he loves how affectionate she is, and says specifically he loves her body from the waist down. And he says they actually have sex like any other couple does. And for some reason, he decided to tell us that he likes having eye contact with her when he f***s her. I don't know why the f*** he had to say that one. Like, I wonder if she has like a makeshift fleshlight down there. Oh, and I forgot to mention, he recreated a birth-giving scenario with a mannequin doctor for Natalia having a fucking kid. The 2 kids sleep.
What is going on? But this is what I'm saying though, ladies. Whatnot. Like, dudes act like we all about your this shit, but the sad part about it is the one thing, like y'all's. I'm not defending this man. I'm not defending this man. Not at all. But the one thing I will say is, just like women are kind of like born to, you know what I'm saying, to reproduce, like men like kind of like want to take care. Some men, not all men, but some men want to take care or whatnot. And so without him having nothing to take care of or whatnot, he made something to take care of. Now doing all this other stuff or whatnot, the whole baby showers and all this right there or whatnot, it's kind of, it's like he wants to experience all this stuff, but he can't. So it's kind of hard for him.
Together on a makeshift bed, and he doesn't like that they don't move and he has to carry them everywhere. Apparently he has a belt device so the kids walk using his legs as mobility. You know, some people claim to have seen the doll's eyes move in some TikToks, but I'm pretty sure either he or someone who re-uploaded any of these TikToks just put the doll's eyes under a filter because it's not fucking real. But
Yeah,
I'll show you
exactly.
guys a clip.
Yeah. We think this is muscle and
Interestingly
magic or
enough-
something? He turning people into puppets or something? Come on now.
He says he'll replace Natalia if a real woman ever comes by, so she's quite literally a placeholder. If not, they'll be together forever. He also claims she talks to him and loves his personality. He said that at 40, if still in this position, he'll make himself a grandchild. He goes on to say he's not crazy, just creative, and he's not clout chasing. This is really him. On top of all of that, claims he has a human girlfriend here in the USA, and they communicate through video calls. I guess he just blatantly admitted to cheating on Natalia, if the video chat girl is even a real human. Oh, and fun fact, Natalia is studying to be an accountant. The interviewer asks him what's his final message to all the people out there, and he says this is his dream family.
It probably one of these girls or whatnot that he's just paying to have conversations with. He claims that's his girlfriend.
But also temporary. He wants to meet a real woman soon. As the interviewer does her outro, Christian can be seen making out with the mannequin in the background.
Oh, all that. And then he,
Yeah, I know it's creepy, and obviously this guy has some mental health issues, which we will talk about later in the video. But I don't know, just like the balls to make out with your fucking mannequin wife. Like, even if it was a regular interview with a regular human wife, I mean, it's still like decency to not make out during the interview. I don't know.
Facts.
I don't know. Let's head on to the next one. Boom, look at that. Boom, look at that. Boom, look at that. That's right. That's called demonetization. I just want to say thank y'all for rocking with me, though. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Specifically, thank you guys for buying from Earl. It helps a ton. And if you own some Crocs, you might like this. We are selling Earl Croc Charm. He's right here. Right here. There's some pictures on the screen. All right. So yeah, they're pretty cheap. They're $7 for a pack of 3, all shipped by me. Got them all in my hands right here. There's a limited supply, so they're probably gonna sell out the day I upload this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Latest tomorrow. They come in a pack of 3, so give one to your sister, give one to your lover. Maybe it's the same person. And we have like 48 of signed cassettes left. Please buy them, bro. We're done with ear candy. Come on now, please. Thank you guys so much, bro. And thank you guys for streaming the music too, because that pays me. Shout out DistroKid. Y'all got me. Yeah, and Patreon also helps.
Yeah,
But like that.
Rose, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Get your bag, Brody. Get your bag, Brody.
Felicity Cadlick.
Y'all go check out his music.
24-year-old Felicity Cadlick is happily married to her 41-year-old zombie doll, Kelly. They got married around 2018, and Felicity...
Zombie. Okay. Hold on now. First dude create a family. Zombie doll?
Felicity claims she's extremely happy in her relationship, but let's go back to the beginning. Felicity first found Kelly at 10 years old on a creepy collection website. She says she just had to have her, so she asked her dad, and he said he would buy it for her if she got good grades. She ended up meeting Kelly at age 13. Yes, the doll looks like a child, which is creepy.
Stop saying meeting. Meeting. It's an inanimate object.
But Felicity claims she's a lot older than she looks. To say Mrs. Cadlick had a troubled childhood would be an understatement. I'm only going to repeat what she said in the interviews that I watched, and I don't want to dig too much deeper because what she said is already a lot. At 11 years old, her adopted mother passed away due to cancer, and at 19, her adopted father also died. So she got put back with her biological family and said that didn't work out either. And I'll let her explain the rest.
I got put back with my biological family, and that didn't work out either. I ended up going to Oklahoma, and they took advantage of me. These people wanted me to like have a baby for them, and I was about to do it, and the lady would mess with my emotions. She would pretend to be possessed by my dad, Charlie, and she did a lot of stuff. And so one day I told her, I don't want to have your baby anymore. Somebody talked me out of it online, and she kicked me out. So all these dolls have been with me through emotionally traumatic experiences, especially Kelly. And a lot of people aren't going to agree with it because they think, oh, it's too scary or it's too... But you know something? You wouldn't say that if they were human children with scars or with missing eyes or with... You wouldn't say that. And if you did, you're not a nice person.
As I was watching her interviews,
mean, that's
Felicity
fact.
seems like a joy to hang out with. And the comments are mainly people saying she's obviously been through a lot of trauma, and at least she's not hurting anyone. Just like the Toko the Human Dog video, Toko wasn't hurting anyone either. But having relations with a doll that looks like a child is gonna look horrible no matter what. The doll also got an updated look and looks more human-like, and she has more dolls than just Kelly. She calls them her Halloween doll family, and she sees a handful of them as her children. Interestingly enough, she's an author as well. Zombie Blood is a book she wrote at 17. Misunderstood by her family, living in 2 separate fantasies, and having nobody else but her older cousin, dolls, and zombified imaginary friends as her companions, 12-year-old Felicity Cadlick's life changes dramatically when one morning she awakens to find herself in one of her fantasies that she always dreamed of. While going about her business, living in her created society, Felicity is soon brought to her death by another person. After that happens, Felicity is resurrected as an intelligent walking corpse, who is the higher being of her created, ongoing society that she died in. Everything seems right up until they come face to face with true evil itself, and only then must Felicity fight to keep the society she created safe. And her Amazon bio reads, "My name is Felicity Cadlick Rossi, and I love writing. I've always loved writing since I was 9 years old. I actually published my first book at 15 called The Sewer, but more people know about Zombie Blood, which I published at age 17. I'd like to publish more books as time goes on, especially one about my life, my experiences, my heartache, and my lifestyle. Writing helps me express myself in ways I sometimes find hard to do when I speak by mouth. It's also very therapeutic for me. I am a very spiritual person, and I especially love to write about my family of dolls. Yes, they are Halloween dolls, but they are very special to me, and they are also part of my spirituality. I consider myself a doll mother and wife of 2 dolls. I am a very open-minded person. I am very accepting and do not care what you look like." There's only a one-star review on the book, and I couldn't help but chuckle reading it out loud. I don't get why there's so many praying mantises. I think there should be less mantises and more zombies. I mean, it's called zombie, but I guess they meant zombie blood, not praying mantis blood. That makes no sense. So my thing is, if you want to write a book, make sure it has zombies in it, or at least something that has to do with some blood. Nothing that has to do with praying mantises. If you guys are wondering, maybe I put in the beginning, I don't know. I found this person through TikTok as well. I mean, obviously, the whole video is about finding these people on TikTok. Not too sure about them owning a TikTok account. I just saw like, I'll play the TikTok right here. I have it saved.
But it exploded, and they were both found dead. She must have been.
Let's head on to the next one.
That was the creepiest shit I've heard in so long. Please don't ever play that again to my ears.
Other TikTok mannequin accounts. So I'm gonna censor the usernames of these people because these people are a little bit different than the past 2 we just talked about. The past 2, they go in interviews and they really
talk
make
about
themselves
it.
known.
Yeah.
But these people are more low key, and I don't want to send a wave of people to their pages. Definitely safe to say that most of these people, if not all of them, have some sort of trauma that led them to have these relations with mannequins. This guy here is always seen drinking alcohol, and he posts what you'd expect: going outside with the mannequin, showing her off, and responding to hate comments. The sips of alcohol are so consistent, it's almost like a cry for help. His bio reads comedy and satire entertainment, but I don't see why you'd throw away your reputation for a joke, especially one that's lasted for 6 months now. Your family and friends will find your account, considering TikTok's algorithm shows the people in your contacts on your For You page. I think it's just a defense mechanism. It doesn't help that he seems like an alcoholic. Same with this other dude. Comedy and satire, entertainment. Like, bro, we can tell this isn't a joke. This specific older man with a mannequin wife has an Amazon wish list, and clicking it brings you to a bunch of alcohol-related products. These dudes gotta be sponsored by Bud Light. And if you think I'm being too harsh, I bought him 2 shirts and a banner. But seriously, you guys can stop the "this is a joke" act. People already don't believe it, but that's just my opinion.
No, the whole "this is a joke" thing doesn't apply anymore, whatnot, because people out there have real issues. Don't do that.
After all, I'm just some 21-year-old on the internet.
That's actually a pretty funny comment you got there. When is a stupid joke going to end? And haven't you noticed your views are getting lower and lower? For one, it's not a stupid joke. That is your opinion. And for 2, I don't care about the views. It ain't about the views. It's never been about the views. It's about making people laugh. And seeing the crazy comments you guys come up with. You guys are making me laugh with the comments you're doing. Wow.
Okay.
That's why I do this.
So, what do you guys think?
Makes you
Let
feel
me know in
better,
the comments below.
Whatever makes you feel better.
It's creepy and they need some professional help, or are they just coping, but at least they're not hurting anyone? It's definitely scary, like Christian Montenegro. Like, bro is obsessed with his ex, and he based the mannequin off her. Like, who knows what he could actually do? It's definitely not normal, and I can already see the argument. They're not hurting anybody. I get it, but like, these are signs that something worse could happen in the future. I definitely hope they all get help. And since we're at the end of the video, I'm gonna let you guys know I have a 9-song EP coming out next month. It is the end of my hyperpop music. I know you guys are celebrating. Yeah, woohoo. Y'all annoy me. But yeah, I have to mature with my music. I'm gonna pull a Quedeca. And I've just been having so much fun making my like alternative rock music, which will be out, I think, the month after. So this will be the final push for some hyperpop music. It's a final goodbye. It's a final goodbye to the hyperpop era. I'll still rap though, like I did in Mazda, which is a new single. You should go listen to that. And I'm pretty sure the EP will premiere on my second channel, not on this one. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.
W shit too. W shit. This is not something to be made fun of. This is not something to be made a joke. This is something that could happen to somebody you know. This is, I mean, we live in a world nowadays where people are trying to find ways to cope. People are paying, you know what I'm saying, $10 a minute and whatnot to talk to random strangers. This majority of the time it's a dude posing as a female, or it's somebody else or whatnot. I mean, it's hard out there nowadays. It really is or whatnot. People want companionship. People want families. People want people around them or whatnot. And with the way the world is nowadays, I can't blame it on nobody on how the world is, but it's all on us or whatnot. And a lot of these people whatnot, they need some help, and we can't judge them for what they're doing or whatnot. But let's just pray for everybody or whatnot, and just hope things get better for them. Anyways, it's your boy Philly Flexer. Till next time, man. Deuces.